Okay, this is definitely not something I thought I was going to end up doing any kind of series on or follow up on or anything like that. And I know the last one was a short video, but I'm doing a little bit more research on this guy, and I've even seen where there's more ex followers of this BDS, be it John Singleton or Chris LaSala, that have fled from this, and they are admitting that it was a cult. And I can't tell you enough. I don't care how many thumbs downs I get, because I know what they're doing is a lot of these followers and subscribers are going to the videos that are warning people about this cult, and they're just thumbing down all their videos. I'm not worried about man's admiration, okay, in any kind of way. I'm here to please God 100%. So you should know that if you're one of those following him and you're actually propping up Chris, then you're actually taking part in his doctrine. And you'll be held responsible for promoting Chris LaSala instead of exposing him. Read 2 John 1:9. If you're not in the doctrine of Christ, you have neither the Father nor the Son. And I promise you, Chris LaSala is not preaching or teaching any kind of sound doctrine. So I want to stress that again. If you're involved with him and you're going around doing all these thumbs downs and trying to get people not to watch those videos, you will be held accountable, and you'll be right there with Chris at the judgment. And I mean great white throne judgment. Because you must be born again, dear friend. This is life threatening stuff that's going on at BDS. Chris LaSala is a cult leader, 1,000%. If you will research David Koresh, if you will research Heaven's Gate, if you will research that cult down there that went down to somewhere in South America, the temple where they drank all the Kool-Aid, Jim Jones, I believe, is what it was. These cults, they get to where they're so, maybe the first few weeks things seem familial, and things are going okay and everything. And then slowly by slowly, that manipulation builds up. And then it turns into bullying. And then it turns into total mind control. And I can see that Chris is even way above mind control with some of these people. And the fact that some of them have got out and fled and got away from him is truly a miracle. And it took people to help to do it. But there are people out there that are willing to help you. If you're involved in his ministry in any kind of way, please know that you're not alone. That you can get help. You can make calls to family, friends, comment to me. I'll do whatever I can to help. But if you're there and you need help, you need to make a phone call, borrow someone's phone, run, do whatever you can. Don't stay there thinking that you've got nowhere else to go. I know it's a compound out in the middle of nowhere. I mean, that's probably the whole point, where you really have nowhere to run. But there are people that are willing to help. And I can't stress enough that, he's a cult leader. He's not born again. This isn't about Christianity at all to him. This is about Chris being a God unto himself. He's not concerned about you. Chris has nobody but love in his heart for himself. He has made himself a God, and he's controlling you. So if you're listening to my voice and you're a follower, you can get help, but you have to reach out. You have to either run or you have to call somebody, but you need to get out of there, because these never end in a good way. These cults, they never end in a good way. It's usually always a mass suicide. And when he snaps, and he will, it's not going to be good. There is going to be something bad that's going to happen with either a member, his wife, or him. Something is going to happen, and he is going to snap. And many people already know it and are calling it out for the cult that it is. And so I want to, be right there with them saying, uh, you got to get help. And the more people that are exposing him, the more people that are affirming that he's a cult leader will prove to you that this just isn't like a one-off, saying, oh, well, there's one or two people that think he's a cult leader. No, there are several people that are trying to tell you he's a cult leader. So you may have scales on your eyes from all the manipulation, all the false teaching, all the fables that he's telling you. He's saying that sins are demons, and he's saying he has a list, that he has 41 sins on his list. Well, he just admitted that he has 41 demons. A born again Christian cannot have a demon inside of them. Now, they may be oppressed, or they may be uh, tried to be swayed by a demon or manipulated by a demon. But let me tell you something, dear friend. Nothing can push out the Holy Spirit of God. You can grieve the Holy Spirit of God, but there can't be a demon inside a born again believer. You can't push out the Holy Spirit of God, because God has sealed you with the Holy Spirit, and he's not going to share that with anybody. Okay? The Holy Spirit is not going to be pushed out by a demon. So when Chris is saying, I've got 41 demons in me, and he's your cult leader, and he's going around handing out trash cans for you to spit out demons in, friend, you've got to wake up. Okay? And I'm telling you, uh, please just get out. I'm pleading with you to get out. And I really didn't think I'd be making another video on this, but I can see how serious this is now, and it may get to a point where something really bad is going to happen. I just don't want it to be where, this guy ends up burning this place down with a bunch of people in it, kids. I mean, it would be heartbreaking. And that's what usually happens with a cult. So please get out and get help. Comment to me that you need help, and I'll do anything I can to help you.